Welcome, folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference that stretches back more than a decade. Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. For a gap, it's Hill. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And the Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Hill. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Big moment early in this championship game. 3rd down coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it with room to run.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the 1st down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up 1st downs, and they did it right there.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
With the catch, it's Harper. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Ducks. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The play fake on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Hill.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle, but first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Back to pass. It's Hawkins. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the grab, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The Sun Devils will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Gets the first and still running. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. It's a shotgun run call. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, it's a handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. The Ducks line it up with first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Arizona State, 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
First down and more. He's still running. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the...
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away.
Arizona State, 0.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
To throw, it's Hawkins. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaking free at midfield. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense is still clicking. Extra point try coming now. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary. I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Hill. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking downfield. It's Hawkins. Going to try to use his legs here. And the Saltmer able to bring him down quickly.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback operating an empty set. They look to throw it here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass is caught. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for. Looking for 6. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Across the 30. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking right, this one caught. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Handoff from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Broken tackle, still going. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Hill. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Moves out of the pocket. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Tries the right with a quick throw. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the runner takes off to his right. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency in his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Ducks will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. There's the snap. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he makes the catch, the ultra-rare fake PAT for 2 points. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. A deep shot, but he paid for it. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double cover.
And the ball is picked off. He could go. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. A huge defensive score.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Arizona State, 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. The receiver grabs it.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
That completion makes it second and short. On the ground, it's Brown. Crosses the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. Only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
And the Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal, backed up. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Arizona State. Adds 6 more points to the total. Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. And it's caught for the 2-point conversion as they cut into this very large deficit. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Handoff to the back. Bites off a defender. As the first down is still going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They call the counter run here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time the defense steps up and makes a play.
Breaks a tackle in the clear now. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. Forced down now at the 40.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They're going to run it here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they...
To fake. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ducks. Now some trickery for a touchdown. Kirk, that defense just caught completely flat-footed that time.
Well, it's because it was a perfect call at the right time by this head coach and the special teams coordinator. And your opponent was clearly not prepared for that fake at all. That's an exciting way to score this touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Short connection to the tight end here. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Sun Devils hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. So a field goal attempt coming up now.
Number 17.
The field goal is good. They tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They pick up enough for the 1st down. Football goes to the 45. Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They finally make the stop. The offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
What a play by this defense. They strung the quarterback out on the pitch, did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
Can he make it to the marker?
Well, they tried to climb that out for those 2 yards. They came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oregon.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Arizona State offense goes back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Bringing pressure. With the catch, it's Bell.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. On the move now. He's going to take off. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Grabbed by the receiver. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Swarmed by the pass rush, the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any option.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Pounding away with the run game. Look out, he's in the clear. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Testing the right side here. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.